It's gonna be the usual thing. Tech talk, a little bit of Malaysia. But before we get into all that, we are gonna start off with a little song from my brother's deep, deep library. Group Love, Ways to Go. What's happening?
Did it turn off?
There you go. Really? Radio.
Alright, we're going into tech talk after.
Yeah.
Feel like we should. Should I do my signature? Should I do my signature?
Yes.
Beginners.
You want to introduce you or not?
Nah, I'll do that.
Cool. Let's do it. Guys would like to do this.
This. Look at Donald Trump. You're fired. Let me just move it up a bit.
Make sure you're not swimming.
No swimming. Where's the other girl? Or Samantha? Or whoever that is. The other people. I thought they had a show before this.
Oh, yeah. They're not doing it.
Not today.
Children. There's no one to distract. These headphones are plugged in.
It goes all the way over there.
This song is really long.
That's what she said. Well, I cut it short.
It's 8:33.
It's 36 seconds. Plus, if we go over, that's good.
Oh, yeah. This one. Hey, this is MacGuber, and with your Tech Talk. Today we're going to talk about when you drop your laptop. When you drop your laptop, of what happens to it, when you should worry and when you shouldn't worry. When you drop your laptop, usually if it's running, that means that you're basically, that means you're done. When you drop it, usually that means your hard drive is cracked and your computer will start to slow down and nothing will be really saved unless you backed it all up. And another thing is if you drop it while the hard drive isn't spinning, there's basically a less of a chance of you actually breaking it. So just make sure you keep your laptop from falling. It's not the best thing. I mean, today now they are actually making laptops stronger, but still don't want to take that chance. All right.
That was MacGuber with Tech Talk. We're gonna play another song for you by Group Love, Shark Attack. What was that?
Was it the headphones?
No, it wasn't the headphones. It's the mic. Because I have
Oh,
them
here's where I
last.
left my headphones.
How many decibels are we at?
From here.
Let me look at it. Maybe we should just use this mic. Let's screw this mic. This mic is.
There's something there.
What the? Hey, how are you? I'm a radio DJ. I'm from the club. I get it. So we're not gonna use this. Yeah, but headphones are good. Maybe these headphones get both. The ear is too loud.
Hey, Will. Do you think I can move over there?
Yeah, take a seat where I was. Okay. The famous MacGuber seat.
Wait, I can actually take your face. Here.
Do we need to adjust this or is this perfect?
Yeah, that's perfect. Just perfect. When you talk, just
This might go. I'm stuck. We could take callers. We should do that one day.
if I ever figure out how.
We got Will's mom calling. Hi guys.
What's next?
Part 2 of the TikTok. Careful downloading things.
And
Well-
now MacGruber with second part of Tech Doc.
Alright, so I'm just gonna ask you a question. Well, have you ever downloaded things?
Yes, a lot.
And you ever get those agrees?
Yep.
Do you ever read them?
No.
Yeah, a lot of people. And the thing about downloading is you gotta be very, very careful.
Which most people aren't.
No, and the reason why I get a lot of questions of what's wrong with my computer, it's so slow and all that. And then I go into their programs and I find these programs that are not even like they don't even make sense to what they're doing. Basically, it's a it's
TrojanHorse.exe.
exactly. It's like the most out of the world things. When you hit agree, all right. Let me tell you a little story. My first week in Morrisville, I got a laptop. The laptop, within the first week, got spyware. Well, because I downloaded iTunes from what they call, it was called a third-party downloading site. So instead of going to the actual iTunes site and downloading iTunes, I actually downloaded it accidentally from a third party. And
Not a good idea.
no, because after the fourth or fifth time of agreeing to something, I sort of picked something up, and finally had to take it down to the help desk because of the spyware that they put on it. The biggest things of spyware that are out there now, you don't really have to worry about major viruses now. Mainly it's now due to the markets and stuff, from stocks and stuff. It's basically now it's all malware because it's all your advertisements. If you ever see...
Actually, speaking of advertisements, did you ever get those like security alerts, like the false security alerts?
Yeah, and the thing about those is that...
Like, you have 1 million viruses. Please download this other virus
No.
to get rid of the other viruses.
Now, there's a way to get rid of that. The way to get rid of that is to go into your actual settings and most people now use Google Chrome, and there's a way to block it. Either you go to your extensions and get ad blocks or whatnot. The problem is that now they're starting to find their way around those things. They pay people. They actually pay people to find ways to get around either anti-malware things and stuff. Anything that you see about advertising that shows up in your web browser is basically meaning you have malware. Now, to prove that I was right or whatever, download Malwarebytes. It's the free program. If you ever get malware, Malwarebytes is key. It is a free program. It has an option of buying it, getting pro, like any other thing. But it will detect any malware that you have and get rid of it. And basically, and not charge you anything, like these other companies that like to come to you. Like, the biggest one I found is, I don't know if you ever heard of Optimize Pro.
Yep.
And if you look in your... And
That pops up on my computer all the time.
And you know, the thing is when you find it, what you have to do is you have to go into your programs, because somehow it gets onto your hard drive already. If you're seeing ads for Optimize Pro, that means that it's on your computer already. If you're seeing these, like what Will was saying, that
The
million,
ads,
yeah,
like
the
million viruses.
They-
They'll kill your computer if you don't download our thing.
right. And the thing that people don't realize is that it's already downloaded on their computer. It's all once you
You don't have
download.
a choice in the matter.
Right.
Silly.
Right, and that's the thing, and I'm in the CIT program, and the first thing they tell us is be careful with your licenses. The licenses will download things that you don't want. If you want iTunes, make sure that license. And the easiest way to check is to check the actual toolbar. When you have your menu item, there's on the top there's a toolbar, and it says license agreement for. Now make sure it's for iTunes, for I don't know, any other program. Make sure it's for that program and not for Optimize Pro or anything else other than that. And that's the only way you can be safe on downloading.
Well, thank you, MacGruber. We're going to cut you to a little song from another Group Love song. Who's going to have a night of that. Tongue Tied.
There we go. There we go.
Alright, I'm going to talk about Meow Meow Beans.
Meow Meow Beans.
Cool. And then, without a song transition, you just
Go into the Malaysia.
yeah.
Alright.
Take me to your best friend's house, going around this round about, oh yeah. Take me to your best friend's house, I love you then and I love you now, oh yeah. Don't take me tonight, don't wait, no goodbye.
I'm gonna do the first one.
Take me to your best friend's house, mama, we're making out, oh yeah.
Because of
Take me to your best friend's house, I love you then and I love you now.
One, two, three, four. Don't give me tongue tied. It's alright. I'll get real high from the party till the sky. My eyes on your eyes. I beat a bed up in the sky. My best friend's house tonight. Gonna be till dead.
Don't take me sometime. Don't wave no goodbye. Don't take me sometime. Don't kiss me goodnight. Take me to your best friend's house, go around and round about, oh yeah. Take me to your best friend's house, I love you then and I love you now.
Good stuff. Little surprises.
Alright, so some of you watch Community, the show near and dear to my heart, but in a recent episode, they introduced an app for the Greendale Community College called Meow Meow Beans. Now, this was a system to rate everything and everyone and turn into complete monarchy. Now, someone in the real world wants us to make this a real thing. I think it was someone from Reddit, someone who worked for Reddit, already has a campaign going on some Jumpstart website. I think it's Kickstarter. 3 million people are backing this guy for complete monarchy under an app. Now, this scares me a little. You know?
I mean,
Just with Facebook and how big that got. Think of this, okay? What do you think?
I'm not really sure what to think on it, man.
I don't know. Just a little craziness I heard. Now for part 2 of Tech Talk.
No.
Not part 2 of Tech Talk. What do you think on anything?
Well, you know, but first, today is a very special day. It is Will's birthday. It is his birthday. He is
Really?
now 19.
Really?
I'm sorry, man. You know, I've known this guy since 9th grade. And, all right, to get into more serious news, the Malaysia flight.
Yes.
All
Going
right.
from birthdays to Malaysia. Serving all of us.
Hey, gotta hit everywhere, you know.
Yep.
All right. So for anyone who thinks the plane crashed, it cannot crash. I'm sorry. Those allegations that it crashed are not even true, because of all the technology that's on the plane. There are backup systems of backup systems on there. The thing is that on a plane, when it crashes, a beacon goes up. It is located in the rear. It's in the tail of the plane. And the only way to shut it off is to get inside the plane, actually inside underneath the floor panels, because that's where they run their wires, and that's where your box is to control all your electrical things, like your
Lights.
lights, actually even some of your generators that start the engines, your APUs.
Very important things.
Yeah, things that keep you in the air. So if you turn those things off, okay, you succeeded in that, but now you have the problem of the battery. What people don't realize is there's a fail-safe on each and every one of these planes. There's a backup battery in the back of this radar thing. Now, my mom made a good point of, well, what if it crashed in the ocean and stuff, and what if it's like depths in the ocean? These planes, when they go to land, any smart pilot at least would know that when they go to land in the water, now because of the Hudson River flight that landed, they now have floats, and it will actually float. Planes will float. What people don't realize is they're not going to sink unless you tilt it one way, because planes have to be lighter to fly. Even this big 747s, which has like 4 jet engines on it. So all the allegations of it crashing and everybody dying and crashing, it's impossible with today's technology for a plane to just disappear. The only and crash. Now there are ways that the plane can disappear and still be flying. That's a whole different other thing. The thing is, radar has, like your waves, sound waves, radar is a line. It is a straight line that, like a sonar that picks up objects, this is what radar does, and it shows it visually. The pilot and what military people are trying to do is fly under the radar so they don't pick them up. And what people are saying now is that it was an inside job because of the way the technology is. My dad, he works for, he builds these engines for the plane. So the basic thing is what he was telling me is there are so many safety things that you need to put on them. And that's about it.
All right, thank you for that. We are gonna kick you to another song. Philip Phillips, let's switch it up a little. Let's do Volcano. I ran out of group love. I was panicking to a minor thing.
You've got 6 minutes left.
How long is the song?
It is 3 minutes. So we just gotta cover 2 minutes. And your laptop's about to die.
Oh shit.
No shit.
I said oh shit, not
Oh
oh
shit.
shit.
No shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Don't hurt your knees
Happy birthday, bro.
like
Where's my son?
your mom.
My father. Happy birthday, Pops.
That's
Oh,
all I
19 years
need. Don't build your world
Alright, so we do the random discussion
About
around
What was the topic?
The old crap.
Dookie.
Dookie.
We have to say it near Australian.
Dookie.
Dookie.
Brett Grills.
Dookie.
What I am to you is not what you mean.
Wait, should we be Bear Grylls?
Bear Grylls style.
Should we be Bear Grylls?
Yes. Do it for the bag.
This is Bear Grylls. We've overtaken Media Missile. I'm gonna say it. You gotta follow along.
I will. Get it, Will, because his name's Will. Hello, buddy.
In front of me, but I kissed your mouth, your back.
Kissed his mouth. How
Is
does
that
that
all
sound?
you mean? Don't drag my love around. Volcano melt me down. What I am to you is not real. What I
So we
am
can
to
go like
you, you do
Can we go
not
like an
need.
hour? Sweet.
What I am to you.
Not like an hour. I know it's 10:56, but
You give me miles
this is
and miles
this is Brett Grills at the 4th hour.
for what I give to you. It's just what I'm going through.
Wait, you should be doing that.
No, just another phase of finding what I really need is what makes me bleed. And like disease, Lord, she's still too young.
Don't you smack me, boy.
She's still too young.
She's still too young.
She's still too.
She's still too young.
Get ready.
She's still
Brett
too
Grills on.
Still too She's still too She's still too young. You do not need. She's still too young. Not what you mean. She's still too young.
They can shoot up now.
Do not need. Do not need me.
Hello, this is Bear Grylls, and we've overtaken Media Missile.
Oh yeah.
Now we're going to talk about those dookie moments.
When your cell phone is on silent and you lose it.
It's the worst. We've all been through it. Our moms are calling our phone over and over, saying, it's close, but it's nowhere to be found.
How about locking your keys in your car?
Oh, that's wonderful. You've experienced that, how bad?
Hell yes, it's horrible experience. You'll have to get a sledgehammer.
It's just a winter wonderland out there.
Wait,
Oh, let me tell you about my companion's story. About when he got stuck on the road and had to dig himself out with a coffee mug.
oh, that is very true.
He was with his ex-girlfriend and he was trying to impress her. Yet, he got stuck in the snow. They did not have a shovel or anything, just a lowly coffee mug. 2 hours later, he had to explain to his mother. That was fun.
The tow truck guy was still laughing because it was a Chevy. I mean, come on. The guy looks at me and goes, is it a Chevy? And I'm like, yes, it is. And he's like,
That's your problem.
it needs to be a Ford. I don't get, you know what? I'm sorry to break the Bear Grylls, but
How dare you?
I'm sorry, man, but I don't get the competition between Chevy and Ford.
Well, it's simple. One's a truck, the other's a truck, and there's no difference whatsoever but the name.
I mean, come on. I mean, there's no difference for all you Chevy and or Ford lovers. If a car runs and goes from point
If
A,
it gets point A to point B, it is a car, and that is what you need.
thank you very much.
Now, another Oh Dookie moment when you're on the radio and you just write random segment and then you do a Bear Grylls voice.
Don't do it, Dad.
That's just the worst.
So another Oduki moment when you can write your script on a post-it note.
Now, that is convenient though.
Until you get hair on the sticky part and it can't
And then
stick,
it falls on the ground.
and you lose it.
Another Oh Dookie moment when you're stuck in a studio with two psychopaths.
We feel very sorry for you.
I am so sorry.
Don't worry, therapy can help a lot. Make sure,
Now we must go. Farewell, travelers.
make sure to check out our Facebook page, Media Missile.
Give us a like.
Please, we're desperate. Oh, we got it clear, brother.
Boom. Oh, okay.
When you can write your script on a post-it note. Whoa.
You guys were amazing.
Thanks.
And you went over by a minute.
Oh my god. Well done. That's hilarious.
Bad Grylls.
I'm still recording.
Bad Grylls.
They keep telling me I need to figure out what accent. If you just
Oh my god, that was so amazing. What?
that you're dying to get the right.
Yeah, we try to use the guest mic and all hear is what happens is one says loud, so